Most people fall into the trap of getting into a job that they either hate or become frustrated with it because it consumes too much of their time, and every time they get paid, their income all dumps into one bucket, and by the end of the week, they're splashing it on consumables and buying stuff they don't want or need to keep up with people that they don't care about, and they have no idea how much they're actually spending. In fact, their bank account normally resembles this. The fingerprint of your bank account normally works between an upper and lower band that keeps you working and wanting to earn more and more money. The problem with that is, until you control your spending, your bank account will always do that. The numbers will just get higher and higher, but you'll have no more free time. And as you turn up the hamster wheel, you'll become more tired, more resentful, and more frustrated. We first want to take control of what we're spending by recognising, prioritising, and optimising. By turning down the tap to control the flow, we can then start to stop the leaking and start to think about growing wealth and financial independence. In fact, now we have control over the living costs, we also want to coordinate and separate two more income allocations. The first one is our savings account, or our financial independence account. By shaving off the first 10% of our income when we get paid and diverting it into a separate account that's forever growing, we can start to build an ever-growing fund that grows directly towards our true purpose and freedom. And by having 3 to 6 months of living expenses stored in pure liquidity, it allows us to relieve that animal brain of ours and helps us focus more, be more creative, be more loving, and be more calm. I call this our liquidity buffer. But we aren't going to stop there, because every 3 months we're going to automatically increase our savings. By putting demand on our savings, we put demand on our lifestyle expenses and our creativity to go and earn more money, which is where the next allocation comes into play. The next allocation of income goes to self-development. All of the best companies in the world invest around 10% of their revenue in improvement. By doing this ourselves, we're able to learn new skills, become more efficient at our job, build new online side businesses, and other intangible income growths that allow us to do more, be more, and earn more. Of course, as our income grows, the whole system starts to ramp up. We then want to automate the entire process to ensure it's nice and simple so we don't have to think about it. Once we have our 3 to 6 month living expenses in liquidity, or our cash buffer, sitting in our reserve bucket, we can then go and start investing our ongoing saving allocation into the market. We can then grow our savings by an additional 10% per year to significantly reduce the time it takes to replace our income. We also want to automate the investing process so it's nice and easy. And whilst we're able to serve the marketplace, we want to use our new skills and free time to build efficient, purposeful, and highly profitable products and services, and let the investment liquidity compound. As our focus shifts to becoming less active and developing more and more passive income streams, you may even allocate your self-development fund to learning to trade and speculate. As your new semi-passive or leveraged income streams approximate your living expenses, and you no longer have to rely on the 4 Ps, which are proprietor, someone in charge of you, a boss, a manager, or someone to answer to, a position, a job role, a title, a downline or an upline, a person, a parent or a partner, or a place, a geographical location on the planet. At that point, you are financially independent. You work your own hours, you choose when you work, who you work with, and what you do every day. If you decide to allocate some of your investments into speculation, then you can rapidly accelerate the journey to financial independence, and when you're ready to open the tap on your investment returns, you then have a liquidity system that will continue to flow regardless of the 4 E's. Economy, when you can bring a consistent return from investments year on year regardless of what's happening in the economy, regardless of your expertise, regardless of your energy and the ability in your physical body, and even regardless of your existence. And when that happens, you've reached true financial freedom. That means you become the best human you can possibly be, and you have a willable asset that can serve generations to come and make a real difference in the world. If structured the right way, this can all be achieved in an extremely short space of time. I replaced my income in 4 short years. So why doesn't everyone do it? Because we aren't taught this at school or from our parents. It's up to us to figure it out. If we don't have the right guidance, we fall into the trap of the masses. Don't be like the masses, be like the masters. Everyone deserves to live an inspired life. When we're free and able to focus on meaningful work, we become better human beings. Live a life that is designed purposely to allow you to be who you want to be.